Greetings, this is part 3 of the Before You Buy the Galaxy Note video series. It has some real significant problems, and I'll go through them with you. Yeah, I already mentioned this in the last part too. When you export the images, or rather the notes, as JPEGs or images, Samsung Galaxy Note is not smart enough to keep those notebooks separate. It just dumps them all into one big folder. So if you're doing multiple exports, keep in mind your pages, your images will get messed up. Number 3, there is no way, as far as I can tell, to be able to manage the Galaxy on Unix. I haven't found any drivers yet for it, and apparently, or Linux, Unix. I think that's a pretty gross oversight on the Android side as well, that there's no way to manipulate the Galaxy on Linux. You can sync the notes to online storage, but I've yet to find where those are. For that matter, the format in which they are. So theoretically they're there, but I haven't been able to find them. You can share the S-Notes as PDFs and as images, but as far as SNBs, I've not been able to figure that out. SNBs is the proprietary encrypted recording format that Samsung uses, Samsung S Notebook SNB. This is a locked box. It needs to be cracked by some very talented programmers so that we can actually use these outside of Samsung Galaxy Note. Further to that point, there is no export for MP4 or AVI of the recordings if you do recordings on the Galaxy Note 2. I've already mentioned this before. There is no OCR after the fact. If I try to make this into OCR, this text into an OCR, Galaxy Note cannot do that. There is no timestamp on the notes. It doesn't show which ones have been last edited. There is a timestamp of sorts on the notebooks, but on the notes, individual notes, there is no timestamp. So you cannot sort by last edited, which is, in my opinion, a gross oversight. Yeah, when you create a new note, it always asks you to click of the format of the note you want. I don't use any of the templates because all the templates require you to go to an OCR format where you're actually typing. I clearly prefer to write, because writing is faster, and that's the whole point of having the Galaxy Note 2, is you have the S Pen, which allows you to scribble notes like this. I have yet to figure out how to draw with the pen or the S Pen in terms of pressure sensitivity. There is a terrible application called Paper Note or something like that. It's a toy. It's not for anybody who has actually done any drawing. So I'm looking for a more robust pressure sensitive tool that will take advantage of the S Pen and the take advantage of the Galaxy's S Pen. As yet, I've not found a single drawing application on Android that comes close. I used the iPhone, and the sketchbook on iPhone was fabulous, but I've not seen anything close to it on Android. The AutoCAD's sketchbook, AutoCAD's drawing tool is, as far as I'm concerned, a very bad choice if you draw. You cannot send notes with the audio embedded, which, if you're doing dictation, you're doing a little note, you want to send this to your secretary, you can't do it. So I would say this is another failure on the Galaxy Note 2 to actually be a productivity tool for office work, for a manager. If you're sending off a note to your secretary, you can't just include an MP4 with instructions on how to read the note or what the note means. So I'd say that's another failure on the Galaxy Note 2. Screen grabs, there's 3 ways of doing it. You can swipe the whole page with your hand. You can hold down the S Pen note while depressing the button and it will take a photo. and I forget what the other one is. Next, you can create custom backgrounds, but for whatever reason, the S Note, when the gallery loads, I misspelled gallery, sorry, or did I? The custom backgrounds really slows down S Note, and actually loading the gallery to choose your background takes forever sometimes. Don't know why. Alright, that's part 3 of the continuing review of the Galaxy Note 2. Be very careful about purchasing it. It's cool, there's no doubt about it. I love the application. I love that some of the tools it offers, but it is not perfect. In fact, it has some serious flaws. Be careful before you buy it. Caveat emptor. Thanks for watching, and happy computing.